I always had like a profound love for food, everything food. I think it just came naturally as like a calling. Like, wow, I like doing this.
Ooh. That's not dry aged though, right?
No, it's not.
All
Everything
right.
in the case is 2 weeks dry aged, but if you want the extra dry,
Yeah.
Before you kind of started making it a business, like when you were a 6 or 7-year-old and starting to get into cooking, that's not something that most kids are into, and I feel like whether it's getting specialty equipment or helping you learn the basic skills, like you do need parental support in that way.
Obviously, if it wasn't for them, like I wouldn't like food, because when I was a baby, they would take me to different restaurants and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they would treat me like an adult when it comes to food. They still don't force anything on me.
Your parents?
Yeah. I think they're just, I hope they are, and I think they are just glad that I like what I do.
How many times do you cook for your family now?
So right now, I cook for my family probably 4 nights a week.
What's on the menu for tomorrow?
So I'm gonna try and do ramps 2 ways and do like a puree.
Started cooking when he was 5 or 6, but like it's been a nonlinear acceleration. Like the past year, 2 years, the skill level and the interest has increased a lot.
Can I see the knife you got when you were 7 years old?
Yes.
Your first chef's knife?
It's a smaller knife, but I was like 7, so it was kind of hard to use a huge knife. This is the one that I got in Japan. It's from Kamada Knives. And then my second favorite knife is this one, which is, it's from one of my mentors, and I thought it's like really beautiful.
How have you encouraged that interest, and when did you start thinking, oh, maybe this is more than just like, oh yeah, my kid does Taekwondo once a week, or, you know, that it was actually quite serious?
I think with both kids, the aim is to like help them explore the different options out there and see what's available to do. In his case, when he was younger, we insisted on him not being the kid that doesn't eat or try anything. Then I think he realized at some point that if he learned to cook, he could control what he eats. That he can remember literally like almost every meal he's had. We'd say like, oh, Memorial Day, like 2009, we went to whatever, and I had the tacos. So it's like, I don't remember what I had yesterday.
My food dream is definitely to...
You also did television. You did MasterChef Junior.
He did.
What was the discussion around that in your family?
I wasn't thinking of it from the TV part. I was just thinking like, I don't know, this is cool. It's something different. It's cooking. But I think overall, I think that whole experience was very positive.
Obviously, like the professional restaurant kitchen is a very high stress, tough environment. How did you prepare Josh for being in that working environment, setting apart the fact that he's 14 years old and like working?
I constantly check with him to make sure that he's still doing this because he wants to do it. Like the whole cooking thing, don't do it because you think we want you to do it. If you want to do it and I'll support you.
And if you could help, yeah, put this in there. Thank you.
Wait, do your friends, do you feel like they get you and they're like, yeah, man, he just like Josh just likes to cook. He likes koji. He likes fermented
They don't know what
fish
this
cake.
is, but they like food a lot, and it's like fun to have friends that you could eat with and like.
You guys know. Oh, mother. This is what it's like. This is what it's like to not be good at the kitchen and try to help someone who's good. Where do you see yourself in 5 years as a chef?
I want to go to school for business and like hotel management and like hospitality, because I think that having both the front of house and back of house experience is good. Obviously, I want to still be cooking, but like I think that it'll be hard to do as much as I'm doing now when I'm in college.
This is delicious looking. And delicious to eat.
cheating.
Host's prerogative. It's so good. Do you want your own restaurant? I mean, like, do you want to be like a Dave Chang with an empire and high and low and Fuku and Co and, you know what I mean? Or do you want to be a consultant?
I do want to have a restaurant group, and I don't know like where to start yet.
Okay, what's for dinner?
So tonight we are having a Koji aged sous vide New York strip steak with a watercress beef fat emulsion, some roasted potatoes dressed with roasted red pepper and miso sauce, and then grilled scallion, and atop some microgreens.
Seems like a good family meal. Let's try it.
It's good.
This is good, man. Did you think when you had kids that you'd be eating like steak with watercress and
This was like totally not on the radar at all.
yeah.
But, you know, when I get a call or when Serena gets a call at 3 in the afternoon saying I need the following 4 types of oysters for dinner tonight, it's like, you know.
I don't want to be in a society where the focus is like cute food.
Right.
Because often the best food is in a hole in the wall. There's no micro cilantro, there's no micro greens, there's no quick pickled radish. It just tastes good. And I want to be in a safe kitchen society where people will not hesitate to try new foods.